Hello all, welcome to What About YouTube channel. So today we are going to see how you can convert a string to a data table. So a string in the sense, so here in this demo input text file, you can see a set of data, right? So here you can see the state name, the corresponding temperature, and on which state that we have calculated the temperature. Okay, so like that we have 6 set of data and the corresponding temperature and the city on which we have calculated the temperature. Okay, and you can see these values are separated with a comma. Okay, so these are comma separated values. So my requirement is like once if I'm reading this demo input file, I'll be getting a string, correct? String data type I'll be getting. So how you can convert that to a data table and how I can insert that to this Excel sheet like 3 different columns. Okay, so let me show you that. If I'm copying this data from this and if I'm pasting it over in the Excel sheet, it will be coming like this, right? Inside one column, this will each data will be coming like a row. So my requirement is like I need to split this data and I need to create 3 columns. So what I have to do in Excel, I will have to go to data. I will have to click on test2 column. Then I have to choose delimited. Then click on next. I have to choose comma. Right here, the data is separated with a comma. So I need to choose a comma, then click on finish, right? If you did that, it will get generate as a 3 separate column. Okay, so this is what you have to do if you are going with the Excel type of changes, okay, or the data manipulation. But my requirement is like if I'm getting a data like this in the UiPath, I need to convert that to this data table and I need to write to an Excel sheet. So how you can do that in the UiPath? That's what we are going to check now. So for that, what I'm going to do is let me click on this. Let me go to this file. Let me delete this. Okay, I'm going to create a new file. Let me name it like demo Excel. Okay, so let's start the automation. So I'm going to create a new process, string data table. Click on create. So let me take the path of this demo input file. So I'm going to auto demo. Here I have the demo input.txt file. Okay, so let me copy this path. Click on open. Okay, so the primary step is like I need to read the text file, right? So I'm going to use a read text file activity. What's the name of the file? It's like a demo input.txt. Okay, so once I read this text file, what is the output that I'm getting? I'll be getting it in the output tab, right? So I'm going to create a new variable, string out. Okay, so this variable is created in the variable type of string, right? So my requirement is I need to convert that to a data table and I need to write to a Excel sheet. Okay, so for that what we have to do is we have to use generate data table from text. Okay, so this is one activity which is provided by UiPath. So this will help you to convert your string to a data table. Okay, so here what should be the input? It should be string out. Okay, and we have to set the option how we need to separate this data. For that, here in the format I am going to choose CSV. Okay, and what should be the comma separator? Here I'm going to choose comma, right? So that is the thing that I need to separate. And if you want to see a preview, that also you can do. Okay, so just input it, go for a preview. It will show you how your data table will get generated. Okay, so this is very much helpful if you try, if you want to try out how your data will look like. Okay, so I'm going to click on OK. So that's it, and we have to create a new data table. Correct. So let me create a new data table. out data table. That's it. So we have created the data table. So what should be the next step? We need to write this to an Excel sheet. For that, we have to use write data table to Excel activity. So before to that, we have to use the container use Excel. Okay, so let me search for Excel. Okay, so if you search for Excel, you can see an activity called use Excel. So let me drag and drop that activity. Okay, here it will ask for the workbook path. So let me open our Excel. Where is that? To demo test 2. Okay, I'm going to choose our Excel. Okay, then save changes. Okay, if create if not exist. Okay, that is fine. Then what's the next step? We need to use write data table to Excel activity. So write data table to Excel activity. What to write? Out data table. That is fine. And what should be the destination? Let me click on this and I'm going to choose Excel and I'm going to choose sheet 1. Okay, so I'm going to write the data table to this particular sheet 1. Okay, and if you want to append on the existing data, you can choose append, or if you want to exclude the headers, that is also possible. Okay, so that's it. Let me save it and let me open this file. Okay, and let me run this execution. We'll see what is going to happen. Okay, so here you can see it has created in a column format, right, on the table format. So it has read all the data inside this text file and it converted the text data to a data table format. Okay, so hope you are clear with this concept, because here what we did, we read one text input file and we converted this data to an Excel sheet. Because there can be situation like you may be getting the data in a text file, or it can be through some data scraping you are getting some string. Okay, and those data may be separated with comma, or it can be with hyphen, or it can be with semicolon, like that. And if there is a requirement like you need to um, convert that to a data table, and if you need to write to an excel sheet, what you can do, you can split it up and you can use this write data table to Excel activity. Okay, like that way you can use it. So this is one thing. Okay, so let me show you another possibility. Okay, so let me create one more sheet over here. Okay, and I copied the data to this Excel sheet. Okay, so as part of some workflow, you are writing, or you are getting some data from some table. Okay, so inside the table, in the web page, okay, one column is having data like this. Okay, or suppose if you are considering a table with one column in your web page, you are getting data like this. Okay, this is having the name of the state, then temperature on which city that you're calculating. Okay, and this is following the same structure. Okay, single column, but the values are separated with the three with the commas. Okay, and you are getting that value from the web page and you are writing that to your Excel. Okay, so once you are writing, you will be getting data like this. Okay, because if that is a data format, you will be getting the data in a data type format, right, once you are scrapping the data from web page. And if you are writing that to Excel, it will be coming like this. Okay, and if you need to convert this data to different column, what you have to do, that's what we are going to check now. Okay, so let me do one thing. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me disable this. Okay, so I have commented out all the activities. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use Excel. Okay, I'm going to choose our file. desktop, automation demo, then text to, okay. Okay, so this time we are going to use the activity text to columns. Okay, so let me drag and drop this activity. Okay, so here it will ask you to select a source. Okay, so Excel range expression and what is the destination for writing that. And if you're going to use this activity like text to column, you have to use the same sheet for writing the data. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me choose the sheet. Okay, so indicate in Excel. I'm going to choose this particular Excel. Okay, and inside this sheet I need to choose this as a source data, right? I need to convert this data to the data table format, okay, or to different column. So I'm going to choose this entire A column, click on confirm. Okay, so that's it. What should be the destination? I'm going to choose Excel sheet 2. Okay, so I'm going to write it over in the same sheet, and that is delimited with the I'm going to remove all these things because I don't want to split it with space and all. I just want to split it only with a comma. Okay, so that's it. And here test qualifier is there. If you want to choose some test qualifier like double quotes or single quotes or anything, we have to choose that. Okay, because here I don't have any test qualifier, so I'm choosing it as none. That's it. So our task is completed. So we have used the use Excel activity. We are going to use the source as this particular column, and we need to write it to a data table or to column, and we need to write it over to these 3 columns. So that's it. Let me execute this one. Okay, so you can see the A column got split up to 3 columns, and the data is now separated to 3 different columns. That is, the first column is date, then the temperature, then the city on which the temperature is calculated. Okay, so if there is a requirement, like if you are getting the data in an Excel sheet, and if you want to split one column to different columns based on some delimiter, you can use this activity. Okay, test to column activity. But if you're getting some data in a string format, okay, from some web page or through some different application, you're getting it like a string data, what you can use? You can use export this activity. Where is it? Generate data table activity you can use. Okay, and you have to go to options and you need to choose a comma separated value, and you have to choose what is a delimiter. Okay, then click on OK. Then it will split it up and it will write to one data table variable. Then you can use the write range activity or write data table to Excel activity to write to one Excel sheet. Okay, so hope you're clear about both these 2 scenarios that we just discussed now, and these 2 features are very much useful while you are doing some automations related to Excel, as well as some data manipulation, like if you want to convert something from string to data table based on some delimiter. Okay, so if you find this video useful, please like the video, please share to your friends, please comment your valuable opinions, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. So thanks for watching the video. Bye.